The Guardians of the Galaxy are the stars of Marvel's cosmic movie universe, but not for long. The God of Thunder is getting a brand new start in THOR RAGNAROK, which opens in Regal cinemas on November 3rd. Embracing comedy and a rock and roll attitude, not to mention a team up with the Hulk, Thor is heading into the Guardians of the Galaxy's deep space domain to round out his own trilogy of films. And there's reason to believe that the two Marvel franchises are more connected than fans realize. GRANDMASTER is the Collector's brother. Somewhere along the way back to his home, Thor gets stranded on the alien world SAKAAR, the garbage dump of the universe. Within seconds, he's taken prisoner as the newest gladiator forced to entertain the ruler of this junkyard planet, known as the GRANDMASTER. He's one of the universe's biggest hoarders, collecting all the space junk and apparently every Avenger he can find. If that sounds familiar, it should, because it's actually a family trait. Marvel fans have already met the GRANDMASTER's brother, the Collector. He tried to buy an Infinity Stone from the Guardians of the Galaxy in their first movie. In the comics, the two belong to a group known as the Elders of the Universe. And with two now confirmed, the Elders may be a sign of where the MCU will head next. The SAKAAR Guardians connection. THOR RAGNAROK may introduce the planet SAKAAR to the MCU, but fans have already met the planet's soldiers. The zombie-ish troops that fought the Guardians in their first movie hail from SAKAAR, even though they were fighting for the movie's villain Ronan the Accuser. But if fans assume the Sakaarans work for the GRANDMASTER and they were helping Ronan keep the Infinity Stone from either the Collector or Thanos, maybe the GRANDMASTER has been hatching a massive plan for longer than it appears. The Lost Milano. The makers of THOR RAGNAROK refer to the planet SAKAAR as the toilet of the universe, with wormholes constantly spitting trash, castaways, and broken ships onto its surface. The best ships make their way into the GRANDMASTER's personal collection, and it's possible we may know one in particular. The concept art for Ragnarok we saw on set included Star-Lord's ship, the Milano, and it was hinted that the ship would appear on the planet. The ship belonging to the outlaws who held an Infinity Stone would make a great souvenir, and offer a major reason for the Guardians to pay Thor's gladiator planet a visit. The Infinity War team-up. When Marvel showed off teaser footage of the coming Avengers Infinity War, the director of THOR RAGNAROK assured fans that a scene of Thor floating through space and being rescued by the Guardians was not a spoiler for Thor's next movie. But the even bigger reveal is that the Guardians were back in the Milano, apparently repaired after being abandoned on a forest world in Guardians 2. Assuming the ship's wreckage was scooped up by the GRANDMASTER, then the Guardians will have to visit SAKAAR to get it back, and there's a chance their stay will overlap with Thor and Hulk's. SURTUR'S dragon. Even before Thor and Hulk have their massive battle, the God of Thunder will be taking the fight to Surtur in Muspelheim. Picture the Norse version of the devil in hell. The trailers for Ragnarok also show Hulk leaping at the fire god's face, so he's clearly an important part of the plot. But in Disneyland's Guardians of the Galaxy ride, Mission After Dark, the heroes will be running from SURTUR'S dragon. The ride is set in the Collector's warehouse, confirming there's a link between these two cosmic movies, and the Marvel bosses want fans to know it. We'll have to wait for THOR RAGNAROK to see how these clues and hints add up, and just how linked the stories of Thor and the Guardians really are. With Marvel promising to make this new Thor into a cosmic champion, hearing everything the Guardians have encountered would be a big help. The heroes may even be caught up in the exact same plot to keep the Infinity Stones away from Thanos. But with Infinity War coming next year, a team-up may be the Marvel Universe's best chance at cosmic survival. THOR RAGNAROK opens in Regal cinemas everywhere on November 3rd.